Why do you wish to see the terrible Oz? Asked the man. I want him to give me a brain, said the Scarecrow eagerly. Oh, Oz could do that easily enough, said the man. He has more brains than he needs. And I want him to give me a heart, said the Tin Man. That will not be a problem, continued the man, for Oz has a large collection of hearts of all shapes and sizes. And I want him to give me courage, said the Cowardly Lion. Oz keeps a big jar of courage in his throne room, said the man, which he has covered with a gold plate to keep it from running over. He has more than enough. And I want him to send me back to Kansas, said Dorothy. Where is Kansas? Asked the man with surprise. I don't know, replied Dorothy, but it is my home, and I'm sure it's somewhere. Well, Oz can do anything, so I suppose he will find Kansas for you. But first you must get to see him, and that will be a hard task, for the Great Wizard does not like to see anyone, and he usually has his own way. But what do you want? He continued, speaking to Toto. Toto only wagged his tail, for, strange to say, he could not speak. The woman now called to them that supper was ready, so they gathered around the table, and Dorothy ate some delicious porridge and a dish of scrambled eggs, with a plate of nice white bread. The lion ate some of the porridge, but did not care for it, saying it was made from oats, and oats were food for horses, not for lions. The Scarecrow and the Tin Man ate nothing at all. Toto ate a little of everything, and was glad to get a good supper again. The woman now gave Dorothy a bed to sleep in, and Toto lay down beside her, while the lion guarded the door of her room. The Scarecrow and the Tin Man stood up in a corner and kept quiet all night, although, of course, they could not sleep. When the sun rose the next morning, they started on their way, and soon they saw a beautiful green glow in the sky just before them. That must be the Emerald City, said Dorothy. As they walked on, the green glow became brighter and brighter, and it seemed that at last they were nearing the end of their travels. Yet it was afternoon before they came to the great wall that surrounded the city. It was high and thick and of a bright green color. In front of them, and at the end of the road of yellow brick, was a big gate all decorated with emeralds that shone so brightly in the sun that even the painted eyes of the Scarecrow were dazzled by them. There was a bell beside the gate, and Dorothy pushed the button and heard a silvery tinkle sound within. Then the big gate opened, and they all passed through. Once inside, they found themselves in a high arched room, the walls of which shone with too many emeralds to count. Before them stood a little man about the same size as the Munchkins. He was clothed all in green, from his head to his feet, and even his skin had a greenish tint. At his side was a large green box. When he saw Dorothy and her companions, the man asked, "What is your business in the Emerald City?"